Hello, this is PEPELT in January, and my name is Anneta, and the book of the month is amazing. Keeping with the author's Steve Antony's concept of incidental inclusiveness, I shared the book with my students aged 8 and 9 while talking about pets, and with students aged 11 and 12, we worked on a dragon project. We actually developed it into a dragon project. With younger students, after discussing who has a pet and what kind of pets they have and why do people have pets, we move on to unusual pets. So just to drive their attention that the pet is not only a cat, a dog and a hamster. So we had an activity which actually I based on the book If I Had a Hippo, which is a very nice book that introduces unusual pets in a rhyming way. The name of them pet rhymes with the name of the animal. So if I had a hippo, I would name it Pipo. If I had a poodle, I would name it Noodle. If I had a boa, I would name it Noah, and so on. So I gave them only the names, and they had to guess the animal. After that, I introduced the book. We started with the cover. I, of course, asked them who is amazing. And surprise, children immediately spot a lovely dragon. They said, a dragon, of course the dragon is amazing. When we read the book, we focus on what do a boy and his unusual pet, a lovely pet, a wonderful pet, amazing pet, do together. So action verbs. And then I must say that children were very interested and kept pointing out and discussing transport. So Gail was right. Probably for the next time, I would be using the book for transport topic. When we finished with reading the book, I came back to this structure if I had, because I thought it's a very useful way to get children acquainted with the conditional. So children build sentences based on a pattern. If I had Zibo as a pet, we could do something together. If I had Zibo as a pet, we could sleep together. If I had Zibo as a pet, we could play together. If I had Zibo as a pet, we could play football together. If I had Zibo as a pet, we could blow fire together, and so on and so forth. And also I use it to reinforce the three basic verbs that we use with young learners while teaching children to express themselves. That is verb to be, to have, and can. Yes, so have, can, and be. So they build sentences like Zibo is, Zibo has, Zibo can. And probably because Zibo was so amazing, it worked very well. So after a week, children had no problems with understanding have, has, and can, and is, are. That was with younger students. With older students, we started with the book, again discussing who is amazing, what is amazing. Then we read the book, and then we developed into a dragon project using different dragon books, and then describing an ideal dragon they would like to have as a pet. One thing I would like to add is that what was really amazing and what was the greatest hit with my students was Steve Antony reading the book on YouTube. They were so excited, they were so happy. They felt like Steve Antony visiting our classroom. They asked again and again to play it, and they listened to it attentively. They made comments like, I thought he would be a bit older. But that I think was very, very engaging and encouraging for later reading and working with the book. I would also like to say that one very interesting observation I made was that we usually say that children are what they live. So if children are on a picture book diet, they have it in their blood. So when I ask children if they know the word amazing in the beginning, do you know the word? And they say yes. It's like, and I say, so what is it? When do you use it? When do you say amazing? They say yes. It's like, wow, said the owl, another picture book that we used last year. So amazing is an amazing book. Steve Antony is an amazing author, and thank you very much on behalf of my students for such a wonderful book, Steve Antony, and dear teachers, I do recommend the book because I think the possibilities are endless. Thank you very much, and goodbye.